What's up, guys? We actually hit 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. I'm seriously at a loss for words. There's a few things I'd like to say before. When I started this channel, I kind of wanted to just document my journey and maybe help a few of you guys out. Now there's 1,000 of you people watching. Like, thank you. Like, thank you so much. Like, that is so cool. Number two, I just want to give a quick shout out to my editor, Beso. He is seriously the backbone of everything that is WesleyTrades. He's the backbone. He's the editor for the YouTube videos. He bounces ideas off of me all the time on how we can get better. And he pretty much constructed the Discord from the ground up. So, Beso, I know you're watching this. I know you're listening. I know you're editing this right now. Thank you, brother. All right, well, to celebrate, we're going to do a little Q&A. You guys sent some questions in through Discord. Some trading related, some are not. So let's just chill out and go through them. All right, we have quite a few questions here, so let's get straight to it. Number one, MV Annan says, how do you manage your psychology and strengthen discipline? Whew, this is a good question. I honestly think through market experience, I've experienced myself go through times where I maybe like full port my account or lose absolutely everything by over leveraging. Just realizing that those situations absolutely suck, right? I've gone through them before. I don't want to go through them again. So I feel that just with market experience, I can kind of identify when I'm kind of getting into that spiral headspace or that tilt headspace. You know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, just through trial and error / experience. John Pork Amir says, do you love John Pork and what's your favorite strategy to trade? Obviously, bro. Obviously, first one. That's a given. Number two, what's your favorite strategy to trade every day? My favorite strategy, it's the one that I use right now. It's actually my entry model. It is CE. Some people call it consequential encroachment or equilibrium. That is literally what I trade. That is how I enter. That is what you guys have seen for, I want to say, the past month and a half of me trading on YouTube. And I love it. I have a good win rate. So we're going to continue with that. Short King JR, what question would you ask yourself to verify an A+ setup is worth the risk, since an A+ setup could still be a loss? That is a good question. What I would ask myself is, number one, where's my head at? Like, am I thinking emotionally? Have I taken a loss earlier in the day? Is this truly an A+ setup? So I have a set of rules that are written in my notebook that I have memorized, but it took me a while to memorize them. So I would have that book open all the time, just going through my checklist. I think putting pen to paper and writing something down helps you out more than you think. And I'm just saying that because it's helped me out more than I thought. So yeah, personal experience. Beso, he's got a few questions for us. Number one, what's the most important lesson trading has taught you? That losses are gonna happen. Like, you're never gonna go about trading and have a 100% win rate, right? That's just not gonna happen. Maybe that does happen, but it's not gonna happen for everyone. Okay, expect a loss here and there and learn from it. You don't have to take a loss and that completely shapes your day. You go on to have a shitty day, right? No. You take the loss, you learn from it, and you get better for the next time. Number two, who's the best trader you've ever met on this server and why is it John Pork? The guy's just a great dude. He plays a lot of War Thunder. I think he's good at it, and he just helps everyone out in the server. Love you, bro. Number three, if you were to start this over, what's one thing you do differently? That's a good question. I think if I were to start the YouTube channel all over again, I think I would start by posting consistently every day since day one. Because the first month and a half, it was a video a week, 2 videos a week, sometimes no videos a week. So maybe consistency. Number 4, one piece of advice for beginner traders watching this video now. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I did not come up with this. I heard someone else say this on, I think it was like Instagram Reels or something. It was a clip of an interview. And someone goes and says, hurry up and fail fast. Because the best way to learn is just through failing. There's nothing really much else to say. Like, personal experience, I can honestly say that's true. The best are at times where I learned the most is where I failed. You guys can actually see that in my Top Step series when I keep an account for like 25 days, 27 days or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time. But after failing that account, my Express funded, I had to learn and adapt quickly. So just know, right? Losses are going to happen. You're going to fail, but it's just how you bounce back from that. Number 5, what would you say to Wes watching this video 2 years from now? Keep going, dude. Keep going. Look at where you started. Remember how you started. Remember why you started, right? Stay grounded. That's all I'm going to say. And then Beso goes, P.S. I've got some more questions for you, but I'll leave them for others at Wes. All right, Short King says again, why did you change up your strategy to the one you have now? I feel like this is going to be an answer for a lot of the questions, but trial and error. I just kind of realized that my old strategy, I was targeting maybe a little bit too much, and I wanted to target more internal ranges of liquidity. So I started doing that. All right. Short King says again, after you get your 4 first payouts and the 5th transition payout to, let's say, Top Step, would you blow your account or would you try the live account? Oh, I don't think I've ever been asked that one. I would go for the live account, 100%. 100%. Toddy says, at Wes, can you please tell Alpha to list Qatar and Philippines to the eligible countries? And H-Trade responds with N South Africa. Alpha Futures, if you're watching this, I don't know what you need to do to get, maybe there's some sort of strict rules with the countries. I don't know, Alpha, but try your hardest, please. Some of the boys are asking. Jay says, when are you dropping OnlyFans? All the Jays are interested. That is ridiculous. Okay, no. Okay, next question. Lars, why do you move both your stop loss into profit and take partials? Isn't it smarter to pick one of them? In my opinion, take partials. I'm going to read that again. Why do you move both your stop loss into profit and take partials? Isn't it smarter to pick one of them? IMO, take partials. Yeah, I have done both of them in the past. If I'm going to be honest, I think that a trailing stop is better for me personally, and I only trail my stops when I see fit with shorts. Because a lot of people out there panic sell, but not a lot of people panic buy. But yes, I don't really take partials anymore. JJ, what are you going to do with your first payout? We know it's happening soon. Oh, that's a good question, you guys. I think I'm going to buy a second monitor, maybe some upgrades to the computer. I think I fried my CPU the other day. So yeah, I can't really run Rocket League as good as I could before. So I might have to get a new one. But yeah, just upgrades to the office. Soap says, how tall are you, Wesky? Do you love soap? Yes, I do, bro. How tall am I? I am 6'5". Would you want to meet your fans IRL anytime in the future? I would actually kind of love to. I'm from Canada. If any of you guys are from Canada, let me know. What countries are you planning to travel to? Ooh, I would love to go. I know this isn't a country, but anywhere in Europe. I would love to see Europe. I've never been across the pond, so love to go over there. And then I would really like to go to like a resort on the water. Like for example, the Maldives, very blue water over there. I would love to see something like that. Because me personally, I've never been outside of North America. So just been to Canada and the States. Where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now? That is a really good question. I feel like I say that with all these. Damn. If I'm going to be honest, I want to be 3 to 5 years from now. I want to make trading full time. I want to get my private pilot's license and be able to fly anywhere I want and trade anywhere I want. That's a good question. JARC at Wes, I heard some rumors that you're going to do an operation for the lips with your first payout. Is that right? Yo, come on, chill. No, that is not. Possibly. Oh my God. Fart bubble 123. Yo, how do I start? How do I stop over trading? Fart bubble, let me help you out. Limit yourself to 1 to 2 trades a day. Boom. All you got to do. Lars, what does your girlfriend think of you being on YouTube? Does she watch the videos? If I'm going to be honest, I talked to her a little bit about it. She like just kind of supports whatever I'm doing, which is awesome. So she loves what I'm doing. And from time to time, like we'll be on YouTube at her place or my place, and we'll see like a video of WesleyTrades pop up on YouTube, and she'll click on it and watch it. And it's like, oh my God. And then she'll just kind of watch it with me for a little bit and then move on to the next video. But yeah, she likes it. I like it too. Rosha, when did you start learning how to trade? I started learning how to trade out of grade 12. I think it was the 3rd semester of grade 12 in a social studies class where our teacher made us do a little paper trade competition through, I want to say it was like Robinhood or something. And what this was just like a little competition for like a $10 gift card. And it was to see who could make the most out of their investments in a week. I did not win, I'll tell you that for free. But after that, holy shit, did I want to win. So I picked up trading full time after that, I think. Shore King JR, when will we be doing an IRL HQ meetup? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know, guys. When would we like to do one? 10,000 subs? I would like to, I honestly think I want to say in a shorter time than I think. I'll be doing traveling for sure with me and my girlfriend, with me and my buddies, whatever. And I would like to meet some of you guys. If I stop in a country of yours, absolutely. I'll throw it in Discord, and whoever is there, I would love to do a quick meetup. That would be wicked. Queso, what are your long-term goals with trading and YouTube? My long-term goals is I want to make this self-sustainable so I don't have to work in the future. I want to make this some form of business through trading where I can provide for myself financially and my girlfriend and my future family financially. And I don't know, I want to be around all the time. So I think being able to work remote is quite the blessing. Lars, are you happy with who you are now? Honestly, yes. I was listening to a song the other day, coming back from work. Yes, I do have a job still. I was listening to a song coming back from work, and I can't remember what song it was, but one of the lyrics was like, haven't seen my old self in months, shit's crazy. Bro, I can relate to that a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I used to be, I want to say like 8 months ago, I was a shit student in college. All I wanted to do was kind of play hockey and fly. And I didn't really have anything else to wake up to in the morning to get excited about until I found trading. I kind of have a purpose in the morning, like me getting up. I'm up at 6:30, 6:45 every single morning. that I trade anyway. The weekends are a nice little break, but no, I love where I'm at right now, and I love who I am right now. So let's just keep building on that. Jason, what gave you the idea to start trading? How do you stay motivated after every loss? All right, so that first question, what gave me the idea to start trading? I honestly think just the dollar amount that I saw when I was a kid in grade 12, looking at the paper trading accounts. Like, we set up like a $10,000 account, and I'm pretty sure one of the classmates turned it into like 11,000, or not 11. Yeah, 11,000 after a week. And I was like, bro, this made $1,000 in a week. We're 12 years old. Or 12 years old. We're in grade 12. We're 18 years old, guys. I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. And then my idea to start YouTube was, I used to play college hockey anyway, and we were in playoffs last year, and I didn't get to play one playoff game. We did end up winning the league, the championship, right? And I was just kind of pissed off. Like, all I wanted to do was get on the ice and play, and I didn't really have the opportunity to do that. So I needed to find something that took my mind off of hockey, which was YouTube. I honestly kind of fell in love with it. Just trading in general. I loved putting myself out there, and I don't know. I don't regret dropping out of college. How do you stay motivated after every loss? Oh, that is a good question. If I'm gonna be honest, just repetition. Like, I get up. I'm pretty lucky that I get to trade first thing in the morning. I know a few people. I talked to another buddy, Jayway from Australia. He has to wait a whole day before being able to trade. I think the New York market opens for like 5 o'clock for him or something. I don't think 5. Yeah, I don't know. 5 p.m. for him. I don't know. Maybe something around there. But yeah, I think just being able to get up, it's a fresh day, fresh set of candles, fresh chart, and just being like open to, yeah, maybe I lose today, maybe I don't, but whatever happens, I'm going to learn from it, right? I think that's kind of the best way to go about it, in my opinion. And that's how I stay motivated after every loss. Lars goes, are you ever going to implement more things into your trading strategy, or just keep it simple like now? I honestly think I'm just going to keep it as simple as I possibly can. I don't want to implement too much stuff into my trading strategy, especially when it's working right now. I think right now we have a 71% win percentage, and our risk reward is like a 1.3 or something. Like, we have really good stats right now, and I don't know, just don't fix what ain't broken, I guess. You says, what's your opinion about education? If some of us are making a lot of money, and that can give them the freedom to do anything they think, should he get out of school or drop out of school and focus on trading, or keep studying? This is a tough one, because I did drop out of school to trade and stuff, but the school, like what I want to do, I don't have to be in college for, which I'm pretty lucky. I want to become a pilot when I'm older. But if I would say, if you're in high school, please don't drop out, bro. Like, those are some of the best years of your life. Cherish that. But if you're in college and maybe you hate what you're studying, maybe you, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of factors that can go into that, and I don't want to influence you dropping out in any means whatsoever. But if you truly have fallen in love with the process of trading, and that's what I honestly think you need to do to get there. You have to fall in love with the process. And what I mean by that is waking up, being disciplined on the charts, journaling, talking to people, trying to get that 1% better every day. Then, you know what? Take a calculated risk. I took the jump around 4 months ago now. I dropped out of school, and I don't regret it one bit, man. I don't. But You do you, brother. All right, Rovan says, if you could go back in time and start trading from zero, what will you do? Okay, so assuming that I have all of the experience that I have now, if I were to reset from zero, I have $0 in my bank account. Number one, the first thing that I would do is get a job. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like having something where you can fund your trading and not have trading be like the thing that, like say for example, you have rent due at the end of each month, and the only way that you can pay for rent is if you trade good. Please don't do that. Okay, please don't do that unless you have like a stupid amount of capital, right? But don't do that, please. Just get a job, work towards the instruments and everything that you need. Then I would slowly work towards having like a 50K eval, maybe with Alpha Futures being a little cheap, or Top Step being a little bit more expensive. That's what I would do. I would grind the funded and then just play the time game after that. Just take your time, realize that trading is the slowest get rich quick scheme out there. And yeah, that's all I would say is just take your time, get a job, stack it up, rinse, repeat. Boom. Zflix, do you have any long-term investments? Yes, I do. I currently invest in quantum computing and Take-Two Interactive, which is the developers of GTA 6. Hopefully they don't delay that shit. Zflix also says, is the goal to scale as many funded as possible, like 10 to 20 accounts and copy trade? Ooh, if I'm going to be honest, the goal is to have a personal account of like 100,000 or 200,000 or 300, 500 mil. Don't matter. The goal is to have a well-funded personal account. The Rune says, are you going to make a video detailing your entire strategy? Ooh. That's a good question. That's a good one. I don't know. Should I? Okay, I want you guys to leave a comment underneath this video saying if I should make a video detailing my entire strategy, what I do every day to take a trade. The Rune also says, will you ever open a paid mentorship / signals group? No, I will not. Most definitely, I will never do a signals group. I just personally don't believe in that. Someone said something like, you give a, this is a super old saying. Everyone's probably heard this one. You give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for life, right? I believe that is that goes with trading also very well. And then the paid mentorship. If I'm going to be honest, I've thought about it a little bit. If I ever end up doing it, I'm not going to do it in like a stupid scale where I'm mentoring like 100 people. At max, I want to do maybe like five people that I'm mentoring. But yeah, that one's still on the fence. I have to do some more thinking about that. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Lars, what do you think of trading bots? Do you believe these can have success? If so, would you ever buy one? Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of ways to win in trading. I think trading bots, I believe, I don't know too much about trading bots, but I believe if you do it the right way, I bet you could be profitable with it. It's just, you got to know what you're doing, right? Like with anything, you got to know what you're doing when you're looking at the charts in the morning. But yeah, I do believe you can find success with trading bots. I personally haven't tried or have had any success with trading bots, so I don't really know. But would I ever buy one? Unfortunately, no. I just like being on the charts personally. I like being able to make decisions. So, but yeah. And then lastly, WesleyTrades says, how does it feel to reach 1,000 subs on YouTube and almost 2 million views on Instagram in total? It is crazy. Like these, I don't know. This last month, you guys, has been such an eye-opening month for me. Being able to see like numbers like that, and then, oh, like it's so hard to describe, you guys. It's such a weird, cool, like warm feeling that like I get up in the morning and it's like, all right, back to work. You know what I mean? Or like I go to bed at night and it's like, damn, like I got 1% better today. I don't know. The numbers, yes, they're crazy, but I think just the evidence of me getting 1% better every day being out there, that is my favorite part about it all. I think is like, if you guys go to my very first YouTube video, if you guys look at the camera quality, the editing, the trading style, the way I talk to the camera, all of those combined, I have most definitely gotten like 50% better since then. I think so anyway. But yeah, honestly, crazy though. Just crazy numbers. Anyway, that is all for the sub Q&A. Thank you guys very much. I might do another one at like 10K. We'll see what you guys want to do. But yeah, other than that, you guys make sure to use code all caps WesleyTrades on Alpha Futures. If you guys are getting an eval with them, it helps me out a ton. And yeah, it's honestly my new monitor fund pretty much. And we're pretty close to getting a new one. So I'm excited. But yeah, you guys, thank you very much, everyone, for 1,000 subscribers. This has been one hell of a ride. Thank you. Here's to the next 1,000. Let's go. Peace out, guys.